Hi, I'm Tom Horsey. I'm one of the founders of the Crazy4Media group. We're a digital marketing group focused on everything from mobile entertainment through to influencer marketing, through to a software lab that deals with ad tech and martech solutions. Our main focus here in Mobile Congress is around mobile entertainment. It's obviously a great arena for meeting everybody that comes in from around the world. In that respect, we're talking both to MNOs and MVNOs about aggregation services for carrier billing, and also to advertising partners for general advertising solutions. We've also brought here our software lab, who are at the moment quite focused on algorithms, optimizing algorithms, machine learning algorithms, and blockchain solutions. And we've also come with our influencer marketing platform, which is mainly YouTube and Instagram video influencers, Spanish speaking. And then last but not least, we've got our usability platform, which is a crowdsourced usability testing platform. There are a lot of positives. You know, you've seen carrier billing start to take room in almost all the markets that we're operating in. Generally, the mobile operators now seem more open to players like ourselves launching services. We recently had a large operator in one of our largest markets actually promote our services without us even asking them to their entire user base. So they must be happy with the way things are going, you know, whereas in the past it was, you know, we were always the black sheep of the ecosystem. So that's definitely positive, and we're seeing that across all the markets. And I think in part because we're focusing so much on cutting out the fraud. We're acting as a filter for mobile operators in the market generally. So that's definitely a positive. Then looking at the other services that we're coming with, like the influencer marketing, that's obviously a growing market. Instagram is going through the roof in terms of video influencers. The ROI is fantastic. You know, we're looking at sort of our advertisers say they're getting sort of 650% ROI. From what they're doing. We're micro-influencers, not macro-influencers. The ROI tends to be slightly higher. And then obviously, you know, the blockchain and all the rest of it is very trendy. So we're getting a lot of interest from companies that are interested in working with us on that side of things. We're about 50% of our tech time is spent trying to cut out fraud. There's a lot of auto subscription services on applications. It seems to be causing a problem in almost every country that we're involved in. At the moment we work in 15 different countries, so I think there's one maybe that it's not causing a problem with. And unfortunately all the issues with that, all the fines, all the pausing of services, etc., affects us and not the networks nor the affiliates, you know, and that's a problem that we need to deal with. So we're finding Saturday evening, suddenly 10,000 subscriptions come from nowhere, and everybody jumps to find out, try to analyse where those subscriptions are coming in, what applications are coming from, what other applications real, are the users real, do the users know what they're doing, etc., etc. So that's probably our main problem. It's a bit of a problem because it's very negative rather than positive. You know, we're just trying to cut out the fraud rather than advance in any way, shape or form. But you know, that's the way the market is. We've got multiple services that we're running with blockchain. There's two main ones. One of them is logistics based, where basically we're providing a solution, general solution to logistics services where they can get paid according to, in effect, just the time at the moment that a delivery gets made. So at the moment what tends to happen in logistics is that if something's late, you get penalised. So if a delivery is made late, you get penalised, but if a delivery is made early, there's no additional incentive for you to deliver earlier. So if you can just add in a very, very simple smart contract, all the couriers have mobile phones, so we can track where they are, when they're picking up deliveries, how long it's taking to deliver, when the delivery's being made. So if you end in a very simple smart contract, we can suddenly start penalising and incentivising automatically every order that's ever made. Apart from the fact that for the end user, they can see, they can track actually what's happened. It's almost impossible for anybody to falsify the data that's being supplied. So if somebody wants to know, okay, what actually happened to my, I don't know, whether my delivery, they can see exactly where it's gone, when it stopped at each point in a logistics chain, etc., etc. Which for some products might not matter at all, but for a lot of food-based products is more important. We're not currently tracking from the farm to the end user, but we are tracking from, for example, in food delivery, from the restaurant through to the end users. They can see exactly what happened, who touched their food, etc., etc.